She posted it at 9:47 p.m., finally blocking my toxic sister. Family is better without her drama. 2 sentences. Public, loud, poison dressed as virtue. I stared at the glow of my phone, her words smearing across the screen like cuts. She wanted a crowd, an audience to clap while she erased me. I didn't respond. I didn't argue back. Instead, I made one phone call. 30 minutes later, her dream job offer was rescinded. Because I owned the company. Once I loved her. We shared secrets under blankets, whispered plans about escaping our small town, building lives that mattered. She was my other half, my blood, my first ally in a cruel house. But love has a way of souring when envy grows teeth. I climbed. I built something out of nothing. I clawed for power until I owned the very company people begged to join. She watched from the sidelines, arms crossed, smile tight. At first it was subtle, her jokes about me being lucky, not skilled, her stories twisting my wins into accidents. Then came the sharper moves. Friends turned cold after nights out with her, rumors floating back to me, always traced to her lips. I saw the shift, but I stayed silent. I wanted to believe blood mattered. Her betrayal wasn't in a single moment, it was a pattern. The birthday party where she toasted me with a smile, then whispered to another guest that I stepped on people to get here. The holiday dinner where she passed around old stories, edited to make me cruel, selfish, cold. The job interview she sabotaged for me when we were younger, telling the manager I had a temper, that I was unstable. I forgave her, again and again, until her post. She didn't just stab in the dark this time, she raised her knife under a spotlight, made sure the world saw. Toxic sister. Family is better without her. The audience applauded. She thought I'd stay quiet. She forgot I learned silence from her, and how to weaponize it. The call was short. Rescind the offer, I told HR. But she lied on her application. Character matters here. I didn't need to explain further. When the owner speaks, compliance is immediate. By the time she woke up the next morning, her dream was gone. The offer letter she'd bragged about? Voided. Her name flagged in the system, not just for this job, but for every partner company we touched. The corporate web is wide. She would find every door locked before she even reached for the handle. I didn't block her. I let her calls come through. The first was confusion. They said the offer was rescinded. Some mistake. Can you check? I listened to her voice break. I could almost see her pacing, clutching her phone, nails biting into skin. I said nothing. The second call was anger. You did this, didn't you? You couldn't stand me finally winning something. I let her scream. My silence was gasoline. The third call, that one was tears. Please, I need this. You know I need this. Don't do this to me. That was the moment I felt it. The weight shift. The scales balancing. The sister who mocked me as toxic was begging for mercy from the toxicity she created. People think revenge is a fire, wild, hot, consuming. They're wrong. Revenge is cold, precise, surgical. It isn't rage, it's restraint. It's the ability to wait, to smile while the knife sharpens quietly out of sight. My revenge wasn't the rescinded offer. It wasn't the locked doors, the silent phone. It was the lesson. That her words had weight. That poison dripped in public would drown her in private. That the sister she tried to erase had the power to erase her instead. Weeks passed. She tried applying elsewhere. I didn't interfere. I didn't have to. Word travels. Reputation is currency, and hers was in debt. At family gatherings, her eyes darted toward me but never landed. She sat quieter now, the spotlight gone. She laughed softer, careful, like her words had edges she finally recognized. And when someone asked her about her job search, she changed the subject. I let her. I didn't need to say a word. Sometimes, late at night, I replay that moment. The glow of my phone, her post shining like a blade. Finally blocking my toxic sister. She thought she was untouchable. She thought social media made her powerful. But power isn't measured in followers. It's measured in silence, in patience, in knowing exactly when to move. She'll never forget the night her dream died. She'll never forget who killed it. And I'll never forget that one phone call. Because in 30 minutes, balance returned. Because I owned the company.